Ahoy, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a special. Is it special? I think it's special. Diecast review. And this is of Buddy Lazier's 2008 Indy 500 entry from Hemmelgarn Johnson Racing. Now, as you would expect, this is a custom. There's no way in hell that Greenlight Collectibles would make a Buddy Lazier diecast, but I purchased this at the memorabilia show on Carb Day for $80, which, considering the price that a lot of the custom 118s go for, is not bad at all. Now, this car does have some flaws, mainly paint chips and then decaling issues, but it looks good from a distance. It plays the part nicely when you're not looking at it up close. Now, Buddy Lazier that year was in true danger of getting bumped, and he went out and did one of the more ballsy bump day runs that I've seen at my time at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. He had the wings fully back. Now, we talk about trimming out and all that other stuff, but you couldn't get that wing any further back, and there were instances where everyone thought he was going to crash. But he put it in the field, and he ended up finishing 17th in the Indy 500 that year. That would be the last time he'd finished in the top 20 if my memory serves me correctly. David Land, let me know, because you're the Buddy Lazier guy. Anyway, let's take a look at this car. So on the front wing has been set back, much in similar fashion to the 2009 Helio winner that I have. We have Super Fitness, Ethanol, Honda, Great Lakes Leasing, the number 91, Life Fitness, and then Hemmelgarn Johnson Racing, or Motorsports, I should say, not just racing. They did add a little wicker along the front nose, which is something that the Greenlight releases did not have. They also added the little extension to the tub that covers the mounting points for the front suspension itself. You can see that the nose is purple, transitions over to white, and then with neon yellow accents. Purple and neon yellow really do go well together, and of course this is a nod to his 1996 winner. We do have chrome rims with the wheel nut detailing, so black wheel nut with silver tip. We have layaway here because this was back during the layaway craze. A little shout out to Kmart. The mirrors on it are different from the Greenlight ones. They actually do have more thicker mounting posts. Again, they're not, it does look better and more accurate. They're not as big as the Helio. Actually, they have a Plastruct piece here holding up standard Greenlight mirrors. And then on top, we do have Miller Lite. Inside the cockpit is actually something worth noting because they actually did add a they detailed the steering wheel, made it red, added some little buttons and stuff. They added switches and stuff for the dashboard. The seat is a felt, and it does have seat belts inside. You can see Buddy Lazier on the headrest, and then the airbox is outlined in neon orange. You do have the correct style camera pod for this time. This is the 360 camera pods, and of course IndyCar Series presented in DirecTV HD. Hemmelgarn Johnson Racing, you do have 2 tech stickers, and then you have Angie's Quest Cure ALS, and then MDA ALS Help Find a Cure. Firestone back here at the beginning of the side pod, and then we also got LifeLock. Down here we got Klotz, Lincoln Welders, Race Bestus, and Ideal. And then it is missing the little side pod extension here that comes with the little tire ramp. I don't think that is accurate to the actual car. I might be wrong, but I don't know. I didn't do much research into how this car looked. I know it didn't have LifeLock or the ALS sponsor when it was qualifying. So on the airbox, we got LifeLock, Great Lakes Leasing. There is a paint chip here. Again, this car's not perfect, but considering how hard it is to find IndyCar Buddy Lazier stuff, not kart or early IRL, I'm able to get away with it. Back here, they're underneath the LA Fitness. You can see where they used some touch-up paint to kind of cover up where another paint chip was. Life Fitness, and the engine cover does come off. This is the standard kind of Oopsie. This is the standard green light engine, the Honda Indy V8. They didn't do anything special to it like what happened with the Helio 2009 winner, so there's nothing really different. Back here you can see some bubbling underneath the decals for the number 91. The rear wing main plane is white, and then you got some, well, two contingencies with DirecTV, Mac Tools, and Peak. I don't know if Mac Tools was a contingency. Back here, standard IRO 5 hind quarter of the car. And then over here, pretty much the same underneath. You can see this one was probably a Danica car, number 934 out of 2100. So this was a high production number car. Now, you can see some of the, well, it's best not to display this car upside down, as you can see why. This is a little less refined. I mean, it's a good custom. There's a little bit of a gap right there, by the way. You can see the gold chrome airbox through there. This custom is a little less refined than the 2009 Helio winner that I have. But I mean, it's a welcome addition to the collection. It's such an oddity and it's a rarity. And it's Buddy Lazier, man. You can't go wrong with that. So, yeah, I did, and the price was really reasonable. I mean, for a custom car that actually looks proper in terms of having the front wing main plane set back, in terms of having the right camera pod, the correct mirrors, and also a more detailed interior of the car, it's not bad. Now, again, it could use some refinement. That's not a knock on the creator of this car at all, because doing something like this with an IndyCar is not easy. But, you know, is it perfect custom? No, but it looks fantastic, and that's all I can say about it. It does look fan-freaking-tastic, and it's great to have it as a part of the collection for sure. So anyways, that's really it for this diecast review. I thought I would do it because it is kind of a different one. It is one of a kind. And hopefully I can get some more customs here. Actually, hopefully I can start doing a couple customs myself. But anyways, that's it for the review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, hasta la joya.